Hi guys, you have Clifton here. My partner and I just bought this house, which you're seeing the front door. We purchased it through a short sale. We are short sale negotiators, so we just wanted to show you our new property. This property, we're deciding we're going to keep this property and rent it out. So what we did was we just put in some rehab to it. We bought it on December 30th and it is now January 20th, and we are set to rent it out tomorrow. If you can see, we entered the door and we're into the living room, and there were some problems with this house. There were holes in the drywall, there was terrible carpet, there was popcorn ceiling. We ended up scraping off the popcorn ceiling. Of course, we removed the carpet first, but we did not remove the padding. We left the padding down so that when we removed the popcorn ceiling, it would fall onto the padding, and then we would roll the padding up and get rid of it. That did not turn out to be as good a job as we thought we could make it. I definitely recommend, if you are removing popcorn ceilings, to actually put down a drop cloth or plastic. It'll be save yourself a lot of time and a lot of hassle. Well, here we go, the living room. We ended up having to repaint, of course. The paint in here was extremely dark, and there were issues with it. Well, we ended up going to Home Depot and using what they called oops paint. I don't know if anybody is familiar with that, but this is paint that was mixed incorrectly, and we were able to find paint that would work for us that was what they considered oops paint, which is normally about $40 a can, and they sell it for $5 a can. We ended up using that. Great products, by the way, and great prices. Home Depot has been great for us on this particular project. If you'll notice, we put down new carpet. The carpet was from Home Depot also. This is a Berber carpet, and we were able to get it for 54 cents a square foot, along with the padding of 48 cents a square foot, and they ended up using a $97 installation, so the carpet cost us just over $1,000. As you see, you're looking into the dining room now. If you see, we have a light fixture there. The light fixture was from Home Depot. It was a clearance item. The clearance item was normally $160. We got it for $30, I think it was. Nothing wrong with it, really. Hey guys, you're currently looking at the garage. This is a one-car garage, and since we are in a hurricane alley, there is plywood for all exterior doors and windows. This area was used mainly during our rehab for painting and staining. We stained all interior doors to make them look good again, and we painted all the louver doors. So we used this area for doing that, and as well as for storage while we were getting rid of everything and rehabbing the rest of the structure. One thing that we did end up having to do in here is we had to replace the hot water heater. The hot water heater had burst, in the previous hot water heater had burst, so we had to get that fixed. We also had to get the plumber to come out because our master shutoff valve for the house, for the water, was broken. We couldn't get it shut off. And while he was here, we had him put a line to our ice maker in the kitchen. Now you're currently looking at the kitchen. In the kitchen, well, there were some problems. The stove did not work, so we had to go and get a new stove. The new stove we ended up getting at a yard sale. It was a new stove, a fairly new stove, but the people who were selling the stove had just purchased stainless steel appliances, so we were able to get this, test it, make sure everything was great, and we got it for $100. Another issue is that this window, someone had thrown a rock through it, so we ended up having to replace it. what we thought we were going to have to do was replace the entire pane, or the entire frame, window and all. But that was going to cost us $200 plus installation. What we ended up doing was we were able to figure out a way of getting just the pane itself. Hey guys, what you're seeing now is the hallway, and I'm walking down the hallway. Going to go to the first bedroom. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,252 square foot apartment or house. And as you see, we have the first bedroom. In here, we ended up using paint called America's Finest. We definitely do not recommend that paint at all. The paint was so thin and so watery that we had to use about 5 coats to get this to cover the existing paint. And about that time we decided, the heck with it, we're no longer going to use that. That's when we decided to go out and get new paint, much better, thicker paint, which we got, which was Behr paint. Worked much better for us. As I said earlier, we stained all the doors in here, and the doors basically look brand new. Guys, one thing I didn't bring up is the doors, the interior doors. I did say that we ended up staining them. We were originally going to paint them, but what we found out was, we were originally going to buy new doors. But what we found out was that they were going to cost us $25 a door, and there were 6 doors in here. I think that's it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There were 7 doors in here, plus the door handles and the hinges. What we ended up doing is we went out and we scraped down the doors and we restained them, and that cost a grand total of $7 instead of $25 a door, which was going to run us, when you talked about all of the doors plus the handles plus the louver doors for the closets, was going to cost us in the neighborhood of $500. We were able to get all of that done for about $7.